go.
Okay.
Oh. Whoa, another tea party.
Yeah, there's a secret tea party. Oh.
Secret tea party. Shh.
Don't tell your parents. Oh, you're invited to the secret tea party.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's start. Count us down to when we click up 4 question marks.
Oakley dokley. 3, 2, 1, go. Damn, dude. Gold butterflies in the vortex.
Unknown. Fragment number. Giant number.
Big number. Too big number.
I guess there's infinity of them. Scattered on a large bed were cute jelly beans of various colors, and chocolate shaped like ohajiki pieces. A fork was stuck into a shortcake peeking out of a gift box, and there were decanters with drinks of various colors lined up on a side table. But the color of the partially finished drink that had been poured into a cup was venomous, matching none of the decanters. Someone had probably been playing around, mixing various things together. That can be lots of fun, if you don't mind the taste. On top of the fluffy bed were several colorful big pillows, like something from a dream. And on this bed that looked like something out of a child's dream world, Burncastel lay face down, and Lambda Delta lay face up, clutching a pillow and relaxing. Ah, god damn it. I don't like her voice. Okay.
It was pretty thrilling this time, wasn't it? I got really panicky when Beato said she'd stop the game.
What a rude witch to start a game like this and try to end it by throwing it away.
Wasn't Angie a good piece? After Beato ran for it, Angie dragged her back and made her resume the game. Although it's a shame that she gave Battler a little too much enthusiasm.
After all, I knew Battler was a softie.
No kidding, he looked like he might even go easy on Beato, his enemy.
I was uneasy that, like the last game, he might actually feel compassion for Beato and take the game in a weird direction. Angie was a trump card to get Battler back on track when he mistook his goal, although I wanted her to support him a bit more before using her up. She really did get used right off the bat. What a waste for a piece that required so much preparation.
Good thing I shackled her with that rule about not giving her name. If that hadn't been set up, the brother-sister tag team would have swallowed Beato up and won in the blink of an eye.
I thought it'd be a chance for them to press her all at once, but your mark was so restrictive that I couldn't make the best use of her. Ah, what a waste that piece was.
Isn't it obvious that such an unfair piece would have to be retired right away? Well, in the end, she did a good job of preventing the suspension of the game, and that helps me out, too. The way she made both our interests match is what made her a truly wonderful piece.
She was an innocent kid like Battler, so it was easy to get her to do as I said. Morons and impulsive types make the best pieces. Ah, I really can't stand losing that piece.
By now, that kid's mincemeat. Hey, let's make hamburgers out of her later on. Oh, wait, don't you like gyoza more? I wonder what little sister tastes like. Hilarious.
Is it really okay for you to be so relaxed? Thanks to Angie, Battler has gotten all fired up. I'm pretty sure he started a hot pursuit of Beato, making this game take a big turn in my favor, right? I mean, didn't Battler just solve almost all the mysteries up until now?
Huh? Not even close. Almost all of Battler's blue truth was wrong. Beato's lukewarm red is full of holes. If she had any brains in her, she'd slip through it easily by setting up a suitable web of twisted logic. Yeah, it really ticks me off. If it were me, I'd thoroughly cut down all of it with the red.
Oh, really? And I was sure that those were all correct. Well, I don't know about that small bomb part, though.
Not all of Battler's blurred truths were valid. When talking about the first game, Beato clearly declared that she guaranteed the identities of all unidentified corpses. This defeats Battler's theory about the culprit of eandwer and Hideyoshi closed room murder being someone who faked up a corpse. Next, Cannon might have died in an accident in the boiler room, but... what kind of accident? Fucking god. Okay. What kind of accident could drive a stake into his chest? Are you a moron? I'll slice it with the red treasure sword thing. Cannon did not die in an accident. For the next one, the murders of the three, including Genji in the parlor, the thought that it was a simultaneous murder where they shot each other in a clockwise pattern at the same time is laughable. Genji, Kumasawa, and Nanjo are not killers. The final trap X to kill Natsui was also ridiculous. The thing that shot Natsui wasn't a trap, it was a real shooting murder with a gun raised and trigger pulled. Sucks for you.
Damn it.
You shouldn't do that. Saying something like that in red. That kid's trying to say that she bounced Natsui's bullet back with magic and killed her.
Oh, how terrible of me, you're right. Even the blue truth for the second game was way too naive. When the six were murdered in the chapel, the culprit was inside the chapel. That guy keeps trying to explain things using Trap X. What the heck is Trap X? Some weird mystery novel cliche? It's also laughable to say that, in the case where Nanjo and Kumasawa were killed in the servant room, someone else inherited Cannon's name. No one else can go by Cannon's name. A different person can't claim that as their name. And another theory about borrowing the master key from Rosa for Natsui's room is also worthless. After the master keys came into Rosa's control, never did any of them leave her hands. Except for the time when she lent one to Battler to unlock Natsui's room. I can keep going on, but just taking a quick...
Quick
Go
look at-
fuck.
Quick
Just
look
a
at them
sec.
turns out like this. Get
Just
it?
a sec.
But just taking a quick look at them turns out like this. Get it?
Forget taking a quick look. You've just denied Battler's blue truth for the first and second games across the board. My, what a shame. If Battler heard, he'd faint.
Right? Beato wasn't cornered at all. Looks like that kid's a pretty good actress after all. I'm sure she planned to make it look like she was getting cornered this game, and then sometime next game, bang! She'll slice it up with a single red stroke to make Battler freak. And then I'm sure she'll say it again with a huge smile, which is never getting to a pinch.
Then that whole tragic atmosphere as though Beato was getting cornered was all an act?
Isn't it obvious? She really is a great actress, even though she wasn't cornered at all. It felt like an astonishing last episode climax. She's totally the winner for Best Supporting Actress this year. Oh, but of course, I'm the star. You'll do fine too, Burn.
Feel the burn. Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Bird
President
Castell and Bernie Sanders.
2024.
At the end, she said something like, "Kill me." Fucking birdie voice. And laid out a big riddle. Wasn't that her last stand? With Beato to be finished for good if that riddle wasn't solved?
Come on, were you seriously tricked too, man? That wasn't even close to her last stand. Beato still holding back a killer hidden move. When she stuck out both hands to give the final riddle, did you notice how she lowered just her right hand?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Is that what that meant?
Sure is. That kid still had plenty of hidden moves left, and none of the mysteries have been solved. That tension, like she'd been exposed and the next episode would be the last. She truly is a genius at acting. Yeah, I want to see her knock Battler down to the very bottom right away. That kid's been totally encouraged by her North Wind and the Sun strategy from last time, right? I'm sure Battler will sympathize with Beato again and fall for it completely. After all, a single tear from a woman can fool a man totally economical and profitable.
I wonder if Battler will get caught by the same move again. I've got to spur him on so he never feels sympathy again. Although Anji's mincemeat seems to have done that pretty well.
A power-up from an Anji-flavored hamburger? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Of course, I won't lose either. Starting here, I'll thoroughly support Beato to rally her up enough to compete with Battler. Beato won't lose. I mean, I'm threatening her with a wonderful punishment game if she loses.
Your punishment games are seriously not cool, so you should go a little easy on her.
I've decided what to do for your next punishment game, Burn. Wanna hear?
No.
Come on, ask me. Guess what? I'll lock you in a wonderful, wonderful castle. That castle will be surrounded by pure white castle walls, 12 kilometers to a side, with a height of 10 meters. Magic and tricks are prohibited. You really couldn't jump over that, right?
1,444,000,000 cubic meters? You can stop there. I already know what you're going to say.
And that place will start getting buried with gems, one every day. I'll lock you in it until the castle walls are packed with them, and you've been buried to death with gems. Isn't that a wonderful romantic punishment game?
If you multiply the length of the walls by 5 and make it 1/10 its current height, I wouldn't mind if you shut me in it right now.
Really? That would make it 3,600,000 cubic meters, right? The time period for the punishment game would more than double, right? I get to keep you as my prisoner for such a long time. I really like you, Burn. I love you.
Lambda Delta playfully approached Burncastle, who yawned, looking bored as she touched the bottom of Lambda Delta's chin as though cuddling a cat.
You're betting on Battler's victory, and I'm betting on an eternal tie for the two of them. Doesn't that mean no one's betting on Beato's victory?
I wouldn't. Her chances of winning are 0.
Oh, how truly pitiful, being told by the Witch of Miracles that there's no chance of a miracle. Although I wouldn't bet on her either, right? I can say that with certainty.
It's also pretty sad when the Witch of Certainty says that you're certainly screwed. Unusually for them, they giggled together.
I wonder how this game will resolve itself.
Yeah, that's the one thing we can't predict. That's why it's fun.
I won't permit escaping or suspensions any longer. I'll certainly make them continue their game, and I won't let them run away, even though I can't even imagine what will happen next. I know it certainly won't end that way.
At the very least, it won't end with Beato's victory.
I mean, think about it. Neither of us is betting on Beato's victory. In other words, if it looks like Beato is gonna win, she'll have us two great witches as enemies.
Exactly. Our powers are almost in equilibrium when balancing between a tie and Battler's advantage. If it tips too much in Beato's favor, both of us will line up along the same vector and drag Beato back.
In other words, the instant Beato's in a superior position, she'll have to deal with both of us as enemies. A common front with Burn sounds fun.
Thanks, but I'm not going into a Conpeto candy bath with you.
Oh, and I was gonna cover you with melted marshmallows while taking a Conpeto shower?
What? How pitiful. That child is a living toy, a doll you caught so that you could play with me, Lambda.
I'm good at playing with dolls. I really can do it well, okay? I'm proud of being able to play with a single toy for hundreds of years without getting tired of it.
You're her ally at some times and oppose her at others, toying with her for all eternity. How pitiful. That kid is now our doll.
That's right, that kid is our doll. No end has been prepared for that kid except the ones the two of us desire. In other words, I can say for sure that this can only end by repeating a tie for eternity because of me, or else with Beato losing and being destroyed because of you, Burn. As far as this game ending with Beato's victory goes.
I will proclaim it as the Witch of Miracles.
Then I will proclaim it as the Witch of Certainty. Beato certainly cannot win, and a miracle certainly will not occur. Ah!
Ah.
Umineko no Naku Koroni, Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning.
Gosh darn it.
I guess this is the end credits for the whole entire thing, since that's the end now. Because usually there wasn't end credits after the final tea party.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Ugh. Damn, dude. So many people.
Yeah, so many people worked on this game.
Damn, dude. The fucking question arcs are fucking amazing. These are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had the
and
music
they sure
on the
did
whole
leave
time.
you with a lot of questions.
Definitely, yeah.
And even at the end, it made it look kind of like Battler had answered a whole bunch of them, but then Lambda Delta's all like, no, it's stupid.
Yep. Looks like he's gonna have to get some better twisted logic, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Beatrice wasn't actually crying for real, dude. She was just pretending.
Oh yeah, she didn't. She had the upper hand, 100%.
Who boy?
Yusakuuji.
Yusakuuji.
Shimamoto Sumi. Ohara Sayaka.
Akimoto Yusuke.
Saito Yuka.
Hikasa Yuko.
Yoshida Seiko.
Mina Ayano.
Yamaoka Yuri.
Oh, and these are the voices. Oh man.
Oh yeah, these are the voices. Except all our names should be here over and over.
Over and over. Yeah. Dude. We're good. I think we're okay voice actors.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're pretty
decent.
okay. Oh yeah.
We're decent.
I
don't know why, but this is giving me an image of like fucking like driving through like a kind of like night Neo Tokyo.
Yeah, I can see that. Neo Yokio.
Neo Yokio.
Yeah. Fucking Will Smith's son or whatever. His anime.
What is it?
Will
do you know
Smith,
what
Jaden, is his son's name Jaden? Or what's
Yeah,
his name?
Jaden Smith.
Yeah, Jaden Smith made an anime called Neo Yokio. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
Shit, dude, really?
Yeah.
Dude, is it any good?
No. I watched it. I watched like parts of it. I watched the beginning and then I didn't like it.
No, what's the premise of it?
Oh, it's just some kid and
Just some kid with superpowers
I think he has superpowers.
Who's also like a self-insert of Jaden Smith.
Yeah, he's played by Jaden Smith. But yeah, he's like hunting ghosts or some shit.
Dude, that's pretty epic.
Yeah.
But like Mob Psycho probably did better.
Ghosts are cool, but it was the writing that was bad.
Makes sense. Dude, Alchemist, the Entertainment Tribes, dude.
Umineko no Naku Koroni, Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning, copyright symbol Ryokishi 07.7th expansion / Alchemist. Window shatter, glass, mirror.
Whoa. Crazy.
Bilingual HD version.
Ooh. I wish I was bisexual.
Then I'd be able to watch this in HD.
Yeah.
Addition of new features. The Golden Witch has prepared a gift for you in commemoration of your stay. You can find these new features on the title screen. You already unlocked them.
Yeah.
Because we had to. Oh, achievement unlocked. The beginning.
Whoa,
we just unlocked the end. Okay. There's a few more tips we'll have to read, probably. Because, new tips at the end. We got to check to see what's there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And also, there's one more achievement, and then you'll get all the achievements, but I'll tell you how to do it. But first, let's see what more tips there are. Okay, tips. Oh, there's a whole lot. The portrait
So 4
epitaph.
tips.
What?
Tips.
The top says the portrait epitaph for me, but then it's Mariage Sorcière. I don't think we've read any of these.
No, I don't have. Oh wait, what? I have the portrait. Okay, I do have the portrait epitaph, but I can't click on the Marie Sorcier.
What? Click on the portrait epitaph.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. It did the same thing for me.
Weird.
Okay, I'll read this and then we'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Mariage Sorcière. An alliance of witches formed by Lady Maria, the Witch of Origins, and Lady Beatrice, the Endless Witch. Together they created a groundbreaking magical compendium, which brought about an immense influx of strength to Beatrice's once declining magical power. It's probably safe to say that the formation of this alliance allowed Beatrice to gain the endless power in its truest sense. According to its first clause, member witches must acknowledge each other and respect each other's magic. Young Anji did receive an invitation to join this alliance at one point, but she was later excommunicated. Okay.
Magical compendiums. This term refers to a foundation that gives birth to magic. In particular, it indicates a system through which magical power can be gained automatically by sharing. For witches, committing one's magical compendium to paper and leaving it behind for future generations is often considered to be an important life's work. However, the more fearsome the power of the magical compendium, the harder it is to comprehend and share with others. An easily learned magical power may be easy to share, but such magical compendiums are doomed to end up as little more than good luck charms that are eventually forgotten. The essence of sorcery is maintaining a balance between these two outcomes when leaving a magical compendium behind for later generations.
Okay. Grimoires. Simply put, any time a magical compendium is written down to be passed on to later generations, the result is a grimoire. It is said that today the most famous grimoire in the world has a history of over 2,000 years and is still in circulation, acquiring new alliance members even now. It is forbidden to speak the true name of that grimoire, so it is simply called Book.
Book.
I think it's the Bible.
Beatrice's titles. As a witch, Beatrice holds 2 titles, Golden and Endless. These originally came from separate magical compendiums, so it can be said that she wields the power of 2 compendiums. The title of the Endless Witch has its foundation in endless creation, and is the root of her unmatched endless magical power. The title of Golden Witch has its foundations in the realization of magic, a magical power that can materialize imaginary precious metals, avoiding the miracle of manifestation to all less tangible forms of magic. These 2 titles were refined even further within Marie Sorcier, leading to the sublimation in the compendium known as Endless Realization. In that sense, she technically shouldn't be referred to as either the Endless Witch or the Golden Witch, but by a new title that is a fusion of the 2.
The Endless Golden Witch.
The Endless Golden Witch.
Or the Golden Endless Witch. Regarding witches, the definition of a witch is vague, but according to the generally accepted theory, one becomes a witch at the moment they gain possession of a power surpassing the boundaries of humans that they can use at will. The world or fragment in which they can use their power freely is known as their territory. Most witches cannot leave their territory at will, but those who can travel freely across the world of fragments are called voyagers. In the story, Burncastle and Lambda Delta belong to this special category.
Regarding voyagers, worlds of different fates and circumstances are called fragments, and witches capable of crossing the ocean of endless fragments are called voyagers. This is also a title used to indicate a high order witch, and witches limited to their own territories cannot compare to their power. However, perhaps because they don't have well-defined territories of their own, their values are ever-changing. It is easy for their souls to become vague and insubstantial. Isn't this uncommon for this to result in them turning into scraps of seaweed in the fragment ocean and fading away? Their voyage had no destination, and you might even say they're on a journey to escape a destination. Witches of an even higher order than voyagers are called creators.
Okay, regarding creators. Creators are sacred beings who can create one out of the sea of nothingness. They can give birth to one from zero, give birth to the endless, and then return it to zero again in a flash. They are freed from all restrictions, and voyagers sometimes even call them gods. In that sense, perhaps the Witch of Origins, Maria, is a chosen girl, fated to become a creator. All voyagers fear that the destination of their own journeys is becoming a creator. As to why they would fear advancing to the status of a higher order being, only they themselves can comprehend the answer.
Damn.
And that's the tips. Characters.
That's the tips. Characters.
Okay. So we gotta go to the Chester sisters.
Oakley dokley.
Okay, and then we keep clicking that. Just wait. You'll see something appear. There. Do you have it?
Which one?
Chester 556.
Yeah.
Okay. This is new.
Ooh.
A weapon of the Sisters' Cavalry, which serves Pendragon. 556 was quiet and often teased, but she was loved by everyone. However, her luck was always bad, and she met a tragic end in battle against the Black Witch. Who's the Black Witch?
Sounds like Kinzo.
It's Rosa.
Rosa?
Yeah. Rosa, remember? Rosa broke Maria's bunny.
And she was the...
She was
Okay.
she was a cutting-edge weapon, unique in the Sisters' Cavalry, which tended to serve as honor guards. 556 was in charge of squad fire support. She shot not to kill, but to protect her allies. Okay, and now, you want to know how you get the final achievement? Is you press resurrect.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
Where you get trumpet blues.
Do. Okay. Pick her. Do. Resurrect. Whoa!
Yeah, a quiet girl who's always teased by everybody, but that's because everyone loves her. The trumpet is her specialty. Everyone skips to her lively tune.
Wait, what bunny did Rosa kill?
She stomped Maria's little bunny from the band.
Oh.
You know, Maria had all the stuffed animals, but she had these little glass...
all those, she had those,
they were like little glass ornaments of like bunnies.
Right,
and
yeah.
she played with them. And she put them in her pocket because they were small and bring them to school.
Damn, dude. That's fucking awesome. Alright.
And I don't think there's anything else, though. I think that's all the tips. Well, we can execute Battler and see what it says.
Alright, cool. Let's fucking kill Battler.
Ushiromiya Battler, missing. Went to hell embraced by the witch. But to the witch, that hell was the Golden Land. And yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else that we haven't seen yet. Other than, like, the music box.
Other than the music box? Well, the music box is probably just music.
Yeah, it plays all the songs. But look at how many songs there are in here.
Oh my
There's like
God.
over 100.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's good music. You can come back. You can listen to the music whenever you want.
Oh my God, I'm playing a song. Whoa.
Yeah. Play
This is
World
pretty good.
End Dominator.
Damn, this is pretty good. Oh, they have cutscenes too. Oh my God, this is fucking
yeah, they
epic.
do. Yeah.
Holy shit, this is awesome.
Yeah. He does that every time you get to the end of his game. Of one of his games, you unlock the music box. Because a lot of work goes into the music. So then you're able to...
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're even able to skip the scary ones. So you can just play all of them and just... You know, it's dancing music.
Dancing music.
You can have it 1 minute mode so that it only plays like 1 minute of a song. It's cool. I like it. I like the music
Yeah,
box.
this is fucking awesome.
Okay. Well, I think that's done. I think we've seen everything there is to see.
Okay, so I guess we'll be recording the I forget what it's called. The podcast,
the Umineko podcast.
later today.
Yeah. Because I have to go to work. I got a job. Yay.
Got a job. Whoa, work time.
This stuff we're recording, the first tea party's going up tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know how far behind we were. Because we were going to catch up during your reading week, remember? But then
Right.
we couldn't do that. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm just saying we can't take next week off from it.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
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 Well, I will get those to you after we end this episode. Whoa, ending episode now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.